Okay, I think we've got audio now. Not sure why we don't have tracking, but we have audio at least. Um, we are just apparently going to have a bit of scuff today to start out our stream. How's it going, Mike? Hope you're doing well. Okay, well, one moment, please, as we continue to have technical difficulties. Okay, so now that we've got our microphone and tracking working, I think we can stop being scuffed for a minute and actually get to the stream. So we are outside of having the scuff, we are going to be playing the Skyrim Nolvus modpack today. I have played it a little bit. I just installed it last night. I have tried a modified version that one of my friends helped me set up not too long ago, but this is more or less just the default Nolvus. I did play it a few minutes just to make sure there's nothing not stream friendly in it that I could find. We did enable alternate leveling system, and we did enable the fantasy combat because, I don't know, sounded like fun to have some flashy visuals for the combat. A little bit different than what we're used to. So let's actually switch over to the game now so you can see what's going on. Maybe. So, yep, we've got more scuff. We are trying to figure out why Skyrim has decided that it does not want to show. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys have audio or not, but we at least now have the game. All right, there we go. For some reason, it would not allow me to capture the Skyrim application. I had to just tell it to capture anything that was full screen. All right, so with Skyrim Unbound, which is how Nolvus starts, with the alternate start here, we have a couple options. So Dragons and Shouts. Dragons are on a time delay, and Dragon's Souls, we are going to say we are Dragonborn, because otherwise would be a little bit of a weird one. So dragons will be delayed 7 to 21 days while we get started. So we're going to actually say no Standing Stone to start with because the Standing Stones seem to be pretty powerful in this mod pack. Skyrim weird like that. You're not wrong. So what kind of weapons do you think we should try, guys? We can do one-handed, two-handed, ranged, or staff. Kind of leaning towards trying a one-handed sword, being that it is a fantasy moves mod set, and I have not yet seen that. So we might start out like that, and then see where things go from there. One-handed, Mike agrees. All right. Ooh, okay. So we have random that's not a dagger, dagger, sword, axe, mace, or simmy. One-handed with a shield. If we're gonna go with a shield, I think we're gonna go sword and board if we can. There we go, sword and board. We've got it. So we can pick randomized weapon, iron, steel, imperial, orcish, elven, or ancient Nord. What are we feeling, guys? I'm kind of leaning towards steel. It seems like a good starting place. Steel, Mike agrees. All right. Armor type. We can go with randomized clothing, light, heavy, nothing, clothes and light, clothes and heavy, or light and heavy. We certainly have a lot of option there. We thinking the same thing here? I think we are thinking the same thing. Are you also thinking lightly armored? Lightly armored sword and board. Let's see what it gives us for light armor options. Clothes and light. Oh, we could do clothes and light. That sounds interesting. So we'll hit clothes and light here. Outfit, clothes and light here. Headgear. We'll let it stay random on the headgear. Spells. I think we let it roll with random for spells. See what we get. How wealthy should we be? Should we be absolutely nothing, a beggar, poor, medium, or wealthy? Medium? Seems like a good balance. I am going to say yes, we're getting a fishing pole, though. I'll be able to do some fishing. And think the rest of this will leave randomized. Except for I do want the woodcutter's axe to be enabled. Humble knight type shit. Fair, fair. Starting location. Where should we start? Torch? Yeah, we can give ourselves a torch. No lantern. Disabled lantern. Yeah, that's fair. If we're a knight, I feel like we shouldn't have lockpicks, though. Not at the start. Let ourselves be morally corrupted later on. Unless, of course, we're also going to take some drugs with us. I say we could start in a town. We could start in Rorikstead. Farm boy turned knight. Could be fun. Yeah. All right. So to become Thane of Whiterun, we could have it set to having to clear Bleak Falls Barrow, clear the Blessings of Nature, clear either, or clear both. I feel like the option that I would want is either. It seems like both are very important to the town. We'll leave that off. No need for additional perk points. So we'll leave this set on so we can have our gear immediately done. So let's hit let's go. And now it is going to have us customize our character. Let's see. So, what race should we be? We could stay just a humble Nord, being that we're starting off in Rorikstead as a farm boy. That would make some sense. It would also give us a reason that we could have a little bit of magic, since there is that guy in Rorikstead who likes to teach magic. Makes sense to me. Vamp claws. I don't quite know. I'm assuming that would give me like claws for fingers. Let's see. I don't want to spend too much time in the character creator, but I do feel like we need to come a little bit closer to my VTuber appearance. So let's see if we can find ourselves some yellow eyes. Those are kind of yellow. I'd say those are yellow enough. Give ourselves some thinner brows. Probably good enough. Hair color needs to be white if we're gonna match up with our VTuber. You know, facial hair would be the right choice there, since we don't have any of that. Maybe somewhere along the line we'll find no facial hair. Give him a stash. Gray that hair up and give him a stash. Ooh, we... Oh my god, that is a stash and a half. That is probably as close to my hair as we are going to get. But holy stash. I feel like if we have the stash, we can't even wear a helmet. Like, do immediate damage just putting on a helmet. The first one was pretty good. Oh my god. There are some beautiful stashes in this. Smash stash. That was certainly some kind of stash. I don't... Wow, that's a stash right there too. Let's just like skip through and see what we find. These are just the default ones, I think. So we have no beard. We have beard with crow. Small stash. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Beards with dragons in it. A beard with a chicken in it. We could... You're saying small stubble, but hear me out. We could be IO chicken beard. We have the potential to be IO... Holy shit, what happened to my arm? We have the potential to be IO chicken beard. That's a Dylan beard right there. With a chicken in it. Perfect. Jesus, these beards are crazy. So you're thinking small stash, or are you thinking stubble, Mike? What are we doing? Oh my god. That is impale yourself with your stash. Stubble, we're thinking? Let's go back towards the default beards then, because they did have like a stubble one here. Like that? I could do. Guess it's a little less stubble and a little more very short beard. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, I guess we'll change our name from Adventurer to IO. And then we're going to equip our gear. Looks like it gave us leather. If that isn't the most knightly person you've ever met in your life, with his leather gear, I think that's good. Alright, let's continue on our quest. Into a loading screen, hell yeah. Religion. Most denizens of Tamriel are religious. You may choose to follow a deity, receive a minor blessing in learning about their sacred tenets. If you wish to follow a different deity later, find and activate their shrine in the world. Who are we going to be devout to? We could do Akatosh, the god of time, RK, the divine shopkeeper, the Lord of life and god of funerals, Dibella, the goddess of love. I don't really want to do that because I'm pretty sure pray only in the nude. I'm not taking off my armor every time we pray. So let's not be doing that. Kinnereth, the goddess of wind and sky. Mara, the divine mother of agriculture. Pray to remove diseases and poison. That could be really good. Praying away your diseases does sound very nice. Farm boy. I mean, I don't know what a farm boy would follow. Maybe Zenithar, the god of commerce? Worshipped by traders, nobility, and craftsmen. Probably not gonna go Talos. Stendar is the god of mercy and justice. Now this one could be good. We go Shore. The one that removed poison. You thinking Mara? That could be a good one. Seems like something a good old-fashioned farm boy would be praying to. I think we'll do that. Alright. So we've got your currently equipped items, shout, or power, and a few consumables and potions have been added to your queues. To add more gear into each slot, simply open your inventory, magic, or favorites menu and follow the instructions there. You can also enable auto add for any slot so that newly equipped items will automatically be added to the respective queue. Equipping items will always be displayed on the widget regardless of queue settings. I don't really know anything about iEquip. I've never used it before. From within your inventory, magic, and favorites menus, you can add items, spells, powers, or shouts to your iEquip queues by simply highlighting an item. You don't need to equip it, pressing the hotkey for the slot you want to add it to. I don't really know much about that, so we're going to leave it be for now. We have our torch, which we'll put on our favorites. Our steel sword. So does this mod pack turn Skyrim into like a whole new game? Yeah, it seems like it. Oh, it's got smooth cam. Hold on. There is a mod I have to disable. I do not like smooth cam. I don't know why. I just cannot handle smooth cam. Generals. Oh. That's weird. It says it's disabled. I guess maybe I'm just hallucinating.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something.
Eric, brother, we grew up in this town together. You know I didn't see my fair share of adventure. I literally just got this leather armor.
I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Mralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind.
I'll see what I can do, Eric.
I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
Okay. Let's, I guess, take our first quest. To just talk to Mralki and see if we can, get him to let his son do some adventuring. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have the mod that automatically unequips your helmet when you walk into a safe area.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
I'd like to talk to you about your son.
My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right?
You should let your son choose the life he wants.
But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself
He's gonna
into.
die in 20 minutes
What's more,
outside the
he's got
village
no
if he
armor.
does.
I'll have to
You
save
have
up the
such
money
little
for it.
faith in him. He's an adult. He can decide for himself.
Perhaps you should let a father decide what is best for his own son.
Okay, well. I only have 300 bucks to my name, so I'm not going to push the subject because I'm not paying for his armor right now. Let's see. I also don't remember how you check. So it's 2:25 a.m.
I only take
Instead of
Sure
making
thing.
him mad, we're
It's
just
yours
going
for a day.
to rent a room so we can get some
I'll show you
sleep.
to your room. Right this way.
Get a solid 8 hours. This truly is a fantasy game. You awaken from your slumber dazed. As you glance around, you fire into your water skin laying beside you. You begin to notice the chill in the air and the grumble of your belly. You understand now that if you take a sip, things will be different from here on out. Do you want to continue down this path? So this is the survival mode that the game that the mod pack includes. So it's a little bit different from regular survival mode because you have to manage thirst as well. I did play with it a little bit last time. I had this mod pack, even though we had customized it a little more. So I do know that I did enjoy this. So I'm going to hit yes on this. So
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
now that he's talking to me while I'm sleeping, we now have a water skin. And we have the flashing icon suggesting that we are in fact thirsty. So let's take a sip of our water. My thirst is quenched, but it's still flashing up there. I guess we'll drink some wine too. Still flashing. Let's go into the mod settings for... I don't remember what this is called. Sunhelm, that's what it was. Let's see. Oh. We can toggle on cannibalism. Solid. Let's see here. So, it shows like the widget should be ready to roll. Let's do color-based instead. Now I'm not seeing it in general. Be right back, gotta run to work real quick. Alright. Let's see. So, let's see. Sunhelm, where were you? Right there. General, oh, it disabled itself. Let's re-enable it. Weird. Not sure why it disabled itself.
Oh, you frighten me, traveler. You shouldn't just greet someone unexpectedly.
You seem spooked rather easily.
So my brethren used to tell me, but I feel it's warranted. I don't care if Ulfric himself bent his knee and asked me to join the cause. I'm staying inside where it's safe and warm.
So you're a Stormcloak.
Was a Stormcloak. Now I'm just an ordinary shut-in, never going to leave this inn, as long as Meralki is willing to have me. Maybe I can marry his son, and then they'll let me stay here forever.
You know, maybe it was for the best that your father wouldn't let you leave Eric. You've got someone wanting you. You fancy Eric?
He's nice enough. Got good hair, good teeth, and the inn will be his when Meralki's gone, so I wouldn't have to pay for a better room.
Oh. Eric, maybe you should come be an adventurer instead. She's trying to use you. Why are you so afraid of leaving?
I'm cursed. It's been with me since I was a young child. It's the only explanation for what happened at Helgen.
You'll have to leave this inn eventually.
No, I'll starve to death first. I am a daughter of Skyrim. I don't fear death. I fear and spiders. But everyone's afraid of crawlies.
I mean, that's fair. by divines. I think there's a spider on your neck.
Get it off of me! Wait, I don't feel anything. That's a mean trick.
That was a little mean. What could possibly happen to you?
Oh, lots of things, although they usually happen at night. And when I'm alone. But I can't take that chance of them happening when others are around. I'd go out and help Redlith pick out cabbage heads. Only they wouldn't be cabbage heads. They'd be the heads of little children. Then maybe Ragnar will ride by, still making the journey to Whiterun as a headless phantom. Or maybe I'd visit Rorik's manor, and that bear he has mounted on his wall will come alive and reach down and bite him, right while he's cooking. Even here there are times I feel like my presence is a danger. Sometimes when I look up at the animals mounted above Milwaukee, I see the eyes move, as if someone were looking at me from behind them.
I'm going to end this conversation now and walk away because I don't think Skyrim has developed medication that will help you with that issue. I guess I'm going to move on from Rorikstead, though, because this sounds a little strange. Oh, someone got hurt out here. I saw that 5. Let's see. Allows you to toggle whether you can knock actors back when crouch sliding. We got Bless Home and Maximum Mending. Oh, right. We are supposed to be praying to Mara. Should probably do that. Favor with Mara, 24%. What's this? Oh, that must be the slide tackle. That'll be fun. Is it a crime, though? It is apparently not a crime, but it is a fast way to learn someone's name, because I... Oh, okay. They lost their names.
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Juan.
Well, I guess that's how we cyberbully people, is we just slide tackle. Watch them fall on their heads. There is one more setting I do want to change, which is our auto move. That is my go-to movement key for auto move. So we can run and see what that message that I just got is. What is that? Well, that's cool. I take it that's one of the lanterns. That's a backpack. Who are you?
What do you need?
A traveling merchant. What do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Alchemist's Retort, Mortal and Pestle. Nothing too interesting right off the top. Contractor Hood is kind of cool looking, so is Blackened Call. League of Assassins Scabbard. Traveling Merchant's Backpack. Ooh, that's the one that she's wearing. That's $10,000. I don't think we're buying that one. They're both $10,000. But it does give you 100 extra carry capacity, so I guess that makes sense. Traveling Merchant Helm. Okay, so those are pretty cool looking, though. 32 armored. That's actually better than our leather. It's also a lot more expensive than what we can afford. Our boots and gloves or bracers are only 8 and our helmet's 13. Her helmet is $365 for cost. We could afford to get something from her, but I'm not gonna go too crazy here.
Farewell.
Maybe we'll catch up with her again someday after we've got some money. Because right now I don't think we really have the money to be spending on random junk. Ooh, free boots. We'll just take those and not worry about the occupant of those boots. Look, poor farm adventurers got to do what poor farm adventurers got to do. Well, we've met another traveler on the road. Who are you with your fantastic flowing cape? Male
I'm on a
Dunmer.
pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Where's this shrine?
In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Alrighty, I probably won't go there anytime soon. Speaking of the map, this is a kind of cool map. It's like an actual paper map instead of the default map. It is a very beautiful looking mod pack. Ooh, there's a couple deer ahead of us, but I don't know that we'll be able to track them down with our sword. I don't even know what our moveset looks like with our sword. We should also probably put our helmet back on since we're, you know, out and about adventuring. These are kind of neat. The different stances make it a little more aggressive. We might actually be able to even catch up with the deer using that. I guess I was wrong. We were able to melee a deer to death. Would you like to start Hunterborn now? Sure would. Please wait a few seconds for Hunterborn to start, then activate this carcass again to continue. You can configure your options at any time with the spell options Hunterborn. Alright, we'll just take everything. And we gained some skills about primitive cooking and stuff. Oh, I guess Hunterborn wasn't actually ready. Let's try walking away from the carcass for a moment. Walking back. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna do whatever Hunterborn does here. Actually, believe it's supposed to take time to collect from corpses. What is going on here? Female Nord. Do you look like a vampire? No, you don't look like a vampire. Use a restoration spell, or you do a healing potion. I don't know if I have any healing potions. Let's see if this will work. Okay, so it seems like that spell doesn't actually help. At least not for her. Do we have a potion we can give her? Weak potion of health. You know what? We'll give her a potion, even though I don't really have to spare.
Thanks a lot. Farewell.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Traveler, even though I don't think you spoke to me at all about that. Who are you?
Mike wishes you. Mike is
Oh, it's
tired
Mike,
now.
the liar.
Go bother somebody
He
else.
has nothing to say to me.
Never should have
Whoa.
come here.
Okay, well. These guys seem like they're more than I can handle. It's time to flee. Quickly. Save me, wolf! No, not attack me! Save me! This looks like a town. Well, not a town, but something. Random Nord, help me.
Somebody help!
I guess we're gonna find out what maximum mending does. I was just saying hi. Why are you trying to murder me? And why does this random Nord man not care? That is kind of neat. Apparently the spell has no magic cost. Well, someone's threatening to kill, but I don't think they're helping me at all, so that's not really all that helpful.
The power I wield.
The elements are mine to command!
Ooh. Okay, dodge. Okay, that's kind of neat. Well, as long as he's willing to keep fighting me with melee, we'll be okay. Whoa! What the hell are you? Oh, well, I got an execute on him, but then I got killed. So, first death. That did not go so well. And I don't know when the last time it autosaved was. Since I have not been saving routinely, which I probably should since I'm playing a modded game. Oh no, it brought us right back to the start. Okay. So apparently the autosaves are not a routine thing. So it seems like we are going to have to, it seems like we're gonna have to try to make sure that we are. If possible, reload the save you're just playing and choose init other save from trade routes configuration. Okay, so we have to reload the game, even though we just had a reload due to death, and we have to go into the trade routes mod to make it work. Which currently has no options. Okay, we'll grab Mara again. Trade routes. Still nothing. Okay. We might just be stuck not having anything in trade routes. It is very dark out. If we make our way through the dark, I guess we're gonna try it instead of trying to spend the night at the inn again. Try just making our way along the path, and I suppose if we run into another duo of mages, we will just quickly walk the other way.
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler, if it entices.
What are you talking about?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
Gotta say, this doesn't seem very legal.
Ah, snitch, eh? Can't have you running to any guards now, can I?
Is someone there?
Oh, he's level 6. Does seem like we can dodge pretty well though with this mod pack. This combat is pretty fun. Mages were hard to deal with their summons, but
Enough of this!
I'm kind of surprised that didn't stumble him. Alright, well, now that we've murdered the Khajiit, we'll just take all those drugs we were just scolding him for having. Because hypocrisy, and apparently a broken leg. This is quite the animation. I'm assuming this is where that maximum mending spell comes into play. Yeah, now we're back to normal running. Curious as to what our combat style looks like without the shield. More or less the same as with the shield, honestly. Who are you?
Fine. What?
A mercenary. We don't have $500, so you can just leave me alone.
come with us right.
We didn't put our torch on.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time
Need
for this
something?
foolishness.
Until
now
next
come along
time.
quietly, and we won't have to. Yes. Until next time. She's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh,
Okay, well,
you're right. We've
that
made a mistake.
situation's handled apparently.
Move along before
So we're
that
just gonna
mountain-
keep moving. Oh, I forgot to. So since we didn't go to the inn and sleep, we don't have Sunhelm. So we don't have any survival needs yet. So we don't need food or anything. Guess that's okay for the minute. I guess we'll give him a healing potion, but I'm kind of thinking he's going to be a bandit.
Thank you.
Oh no, he's a
Here,
hunter.
this is for you.
And he gave us a weak potion of the feather.
See ya.
What does that do? Increases carry capacity by 10 for 300 seconds. I'm not going to say that that was worth a healing potion, but it might be worth it to learn Healing Hands, since it seems like this wounded traveler thing is going to be a frequent occurrence. Oh, that's why she's yelling for help. What's your problem? And now we can start Hunterborn, since we have a rat nearby that we can skin, apparently. So we gave Hunterborn a second to load, so now we should be able to. It still just looks like normal interaction. Alright, well, not sure how to get Hunterborn to start properly functioning, but we're just going to keep going here. And I'm going to drop a random save just to have somewhere to bounce back to if the game crashes again, or if we die again. Maybe it didn't crash, we died. Don't know why I'm acting like it crashed, and it definitely wasn't me failing a combat encounter. You guys, I'm assuming Legionnaires?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable
Sure are.
warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude. It's only this time.
You can just keep moving for now. Hello, Mr. Giant. Please don't murder me. I'm just gonna quickly move on before the giant decides it wants to murder me to death. Oh, here's something. Oh, it's a wolf. Alright, we got the kill animation on that one. Ooh, okay. So we can now actually do some of the Hunterborn stuff. So field dress it. Harvest the ingredients. Butcher the meat. And then I guess we'll skin the pelt. And then we'll dispose of that one. And I guess we'll do the exact same thing with this one, even though it looks like the quick loot just allowed me to loot it without doing that. I don't know if the order we do it in matters. So we'll start by getting meat this time. We'll go ahead and harvest the ingredients. Looks like this is doing some time skipping each time, so I'm assuming this will be a little more of something we have to think over once we're actually in survival with Windhelm, or Sunhelm. Windhelm's the town, what am I talking about? It's very foggy all of a sudden. We're still on the way to Whiterun, so it'll be okay. Oh, and I think our torch burnt out. It did. We no longer have a torch. Oops. Alright. Someone is approaching us in the fog here. Who are you? Looks like she's a trader.
Take a look.
Let's sell her the drugs that we took from that man's corpse. Oh, she doesn't have enough money to buy our drugs. Never mind. You can have this this wolf liver and this skeever tail, even though you don't have enough money for that
Until
either.
next time.
Stonks. We're already at 364 bucks. We're just making all the money. Who are you?
I can't talk now.
A farmer who can't talk now. Okay. Well, you do you, farmer man. I don't have a body. I'm kind of surprised. I figured this mod pack would have, like, Joy of Perspective or the, whatever the other one is. Immersive Camera, I think it's called.
This isn't a good time. Good day.
He says it's not a good time. Okay, bye. We will, just keep going down our track then and see where we go. Alright, we've got a giant blue glowing light near Whiterun. I'm assuming that is from Sky Shards, because I have seen that before. Okay, apparently that's the level up noise. It's very aggressive. This man does not seem to understand how cages work. Either that or, oh, that's better. Good job. Proud of you. Whiterun stables have been discovered, and we're going to absorb the Sky Shard. Alright, now that we've got about a bajillion quest objectives from that, we're gonna keep moving.
Buy easily. It's true. I just...
How can I assist?
Traveling Alchemist. Do you have enough money to buy some of the stuff that I don't want? You do. You have like $1,000. You will be able to buy all of the things that I probably shouldn't have on me when I go into a town. Nice. And I guess we'll sell him our skeever and canine meat, even though I don't think he actually gave us anything for those because I wasn't paying attention. We'll sell him the potion of feather, the animal fat and bones, and I guess we'll sell him the random other things we've got, including the rest of the drugs that Freya's carrying.
Think you might be in the wrong place, friend.
Oh.
All right, then.
Okay. She thinks that we're in the wrong place. It's a little rude. Not gonna lie. So that's what I was wondering about. We do not have read the room, so our helmet will not be being automatically unequipped when we enter towns and stuff. That is kind of surprising to me. I figured that this mod pack would have that. And we can just walk right into Whiterun. No fussing about dragons this time.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you...
But what do you have for sale? That's my question. Couldn't interrupt that conversation now. Would have been rude. Iron Battle Axe of Death's Door. Reduce targets with 5% or less health remaining to 1 point of health. Now that's an interesting one. I don't think we have a pickaxe, do we? We do not. We have an axe, but we don't have a pickaxe. We'll take a pickaxe. That is a pretty cool looking battle axe. Nothing beyond a steel sword, though. We can get Guard of Whiterun armor, but it's a little more than what we've got. Padded steel, studded. Alright. Nothing too crazy there.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
So let's see. Drinking water. We can fill up a water skin here, but we don't have a water skin because we never started Sunhelm since we died. Drop another save before we die again. This is who? Takada. Okay. Random follower.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
You see those warriors from
Danica Pure
Hammerfell?
Spring.
They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Good for them. We're just gonna walk away now. So we're going to go to the Bannered Mare.
Thank you, thank you. No, please, hold your applause. One more song. What say you? Yeah? All right then.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood? Sure
Let's
thing.
rent
It's
a
yours
room
for...
so we can sleep for an hour and activate
Anything else? Just let
the
me know.
Sunhelm.
Told of both battles and gold he had made.
It's a very comfortable looking bed in this mod pack.
When he met the shield maiden,
We're still very covered in blood. But let's get an hour. You find the water skin laying beside you. Yes. Okay, so now that Sunhelm is active,
Now I think
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
So then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave last
so now we should be getting those icons.
Did you need something? All right then.
Okay, well I guess she
One of these days, I really have
wants
to
to know
get
if we
something
need
that's
something.
more comfortable to wear.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles.
Let's see.
our
So we do
suffering.
have the missives board over here. Let's drop the save real quick. So we can deliver a potion to Riverwood. Deliver a potion to Greenwood. I have no idea where Greenwood is. Deliver a weapon to the Divide. I have no idea where that is. Let's I guess let's start easy and just deliver a potion to Riverwood. So we've got to go see Arcadia to get this. It is currently 5:02 p.m. I think we should have enough time to go to Riverwood as long as we're quick about it.
And alchemy reagents. I have several elixirs for sale.
I'm here for the delivery job you posted.
Of course. Come back
Ooh,
anytime if you need a remedy.
Nice. Before we run all the way to Riverwood, though, let's take just a minute to run up to Dragon's Reach and see if Farengar has the spell for Healing Hands. Because it would be nice to not have to waste potions, but still be able to heal the travelers that we find on the ground, since it seems to be a common occurrence now. It's very shiny armor. Who are you?
Please stop wasting my time.
Very rude mercenary. Okay. And there's no one in there. He's not in here, so he must be out here somewhere.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Let's see, maybe in here? No? I didn't see him over here. This has got to be your left. Preventus, I assume. Are you just wearing the wrong colored robes, or is that Heimskir?
Come to Dragon's
Oh,
Reach to
he's
discuss
just
the
wearing
ongoing hostilities
yellow
with
robes.
the rest of the Great War.
What do you have for
Spells
sale?
and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
So let's move. Silver necklace with opal. That's new. Alright, let's see. Do we have spell tome healing hands? Is what we're going to be looking for. So we have healing, and then we have healing hands. And healing hands is significantly more than I can afford. Arctic Blast. There's a lot of new spells in this by the look of it. Okay, that's pretty cool. I guess we'll start with healing, though, since we don't have a regular healing spell. So let's grab... Okay, so this is a little bit different. So there's heal and healing. And heal is a flat 25 health for self and allies, where healing is just 10 points per second for me. We'll grab heal, but I don't think it's going to work on the random pedestrians. I don't know that they'll be counted as allies.
You should join the Mages
We've learned
College
the
in
new spell
Winterhold.
heal. Okay. We'll add that to our favorites, and one of these days we'll give it a shot.
Are you lost?
No, I'm walking out the door, same as you. It's a little rude.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
You're looking to become a merchant?
Before my ma and da passed, I told them that one day
goodbye.
I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Maybe I can help you.
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
Alright, well, I guess we'll be keeping our eye out for any mammoth tusks so we can give it to you solo. In the meantime, I guess we'll pick all these flowers.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak.
What time is it now? It is 6:05, so if we're gonna get to Riverwood tonight, we probably should get a move on.
Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing.
That was a very aggressive start to the rain, like it just all at once. Just run into Nazim real quick. Actually, do we have any special dialogue with Nazim? I have seen mods that allow you to just like beat him up. No. Nothing.
Need something?
What if we just like tell him his boots are untied?
You expect me to believe that?
Damn. I guess I'm not good enough at convincing people of things to make him think that his boots are untied. Also, I'm not seeing our Sunhelm interface, now that I'm thinking about it.
Holy shit! Why
Why is there so many bees?
Welcome back. We were just being disappointed by the fact that this mod pack does not come with the option to bully Nazim. Which truly is one of the saddest things about this. We did hit the point where we could level up while you were gone. Hey, Pontifex. No, it is not our first time playing Skyrim, but we are playing the Nolvus mod pack, which I have a little bit of experience with, but not very much, just enough to make sure it was stream friendly. Honey brew meadery discovered. And a chicken discovered. Who are you? Oh,
Think you
who I
might be in
spoken
the
to.
wrong place,
You just have a hood now.
All right then.
Ooh, we've got another sky shard. Let's see. I've never played Skyrim yet. It interests me so much. It's a lot of fun. Don't take the gameplay you're seeing here too seriously for Skyrim, because this is heavily, heavily modded. Like, this is very, very little resemblance to vanilla Skyrim. I've got, I think this is like over 1,000 mods installed for this mod pack. So if you are looking at trying to play Skyrim for the first time, this is frankly just not really a good representation of what you're getting into. Like, the sky shards are not a thing, and combat animations are much different. Graphics are a lot less modern. But it is a very fun game. I would highly, highly recommend playing it if you haven't. What are you guys doing? Are you arresting this man?
Be
Where are you?
careful. Imperial business. Be on your way.
Alright, well, I don't want to fight with you, so I'm just gonna walk away. I will say, Pontifex, if you are a lore type of guy, if you really like lore, Skyrim is a fantastic game for that. There is just a ton of lore for the Elder Scrolls. A lot of it's really good. It's what I actually got invested in, and why I still play Skyrim like 15 years after it came out. Well, I guess not quite 15 years. Okay, so the potion is going to Wayna, who is a new character from this mod pack. You love the fantasy vibes it gives? Yes, the fantasy vibes are really nice for Skyrim. Alright, let's see.
Ragnar, are you listening?
So you must be Wayna.
Huh? Yale is going bad.
Here's a potion from Arcadia of
you.
Whiterun.
Here, this is for you.
100 bucks for delivering that. Nice.
I guess you don't have potatoes.
It's getting dark out, so we'll rent a room for the night.
Yours for a day. Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around
I
here
think
somewhere.
this is the room that they let
I'll
you
show
use.
you. Right this
Nope.
way.
This'll do it.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Are you just gonna stare at me? Okay, good. Oh, boys, it seems that we've run into a small problem. I don't know how beds work. So if I complain about a sore back in the morning, we'll know why. 4 in the morning. We should probably sleep a few more hours. So it's at least daylight. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Whoa. Okay, apparently I can hop high enough to see up over that wall. That's interesting. Ah, let's get it to happen again. Who are you?
Are you bothering me for a reason?
No, not particularly. I just felt like bothering you.
Yes?
What can you tell me about Riverwood?
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes.
Damn, even in Skyrim you can't escape taxes. Alright.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah, but now I'm leaving. And it's raining again. But let's see if Alvor has anything that we can... Oh, I guess Alvor's not
I've been looking for you.
attending a shop yet.
Something I'm supposed
Hello,
to deliver.
courier.
Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Holy invitations and letters. Okay, let's just take them all. Okay, well... Let's see. Important. I don't know what this is, but let's look. If you downloaded Maximum Carnage via modpack, you may be missing updates. Okay, so that's just a mod update thing. Immersive Wenches readme. I've already read that. I don't want to... Oh, we'll open it. This just gives some quest objectives to find people that have been kidnapped. Anonymous letter. Investigate further. Someone please help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient, dangerous magic, which I fear will have unintended and irreversible consequences. I was expelled from their studies as their ambitions grew into folly against my warnings. They're performing a ritual to summon a large group of these foul, uncontrollable creatures as we speak in the southernmost area of Skyrim and must be stopped before it's too late. Okay, good for you. Io, you have been cordially invited to dinner and drinks at Bloodchill Manor. As an honored guest, you are encouraged to come early and mingle with the other attendees. When you are ready to feast, ask the house waiter for a menu and he will lead you into the banquet hall. The finest and most delectable dishes will be on display. There will be no need for appetizers. Once everyone is ready and seated, a full course awaits. Come for the dinner, stay for the drinks. Sounds like something I can absolutely trust, given that it's called Bloodchill Manor. Io, my name is Tyra Bloodfire, like Solitude, the... Oh, not Solitude, like Sotilde, the wet ear before me. I'm an orphan child of Balmora. Many years ago, I took a handful of misfits and rogues and turned them into the Crimson Dirks. In our heyday, they called us thieves, bandits, apostates, and killers. And they were right, we were all of those things. But so is the Jarl who taxes the poor to starvation, like the soldiers who, I can't say that word on stream, and pillage the towns, the Empire who would erase our gods, and the guardsmen who would behead the innocent. I know your story. If there's going to be a judge for me, I don't want it to be them. Not the Empire, not the East Empire Company, not the guards, just you and the Divines. But first, I want you to prove you're a worthy judge. Go to the docks in Windhelm. There you'll meet a beggar in need of your aid. Some would offer him gold, others bread or wine. Offer him the alms you think will best serve him. Once you have proved your measure and your mercy, you must then show your mettle. I will wait for you at the Talos Shrine west of Windhelm. When at last we meet, I ask that you speak only with your blade, for while the tongue lies, the sword is true. Tyra. Alright. Note from Henry. Dear stranger, we don't know each other and have never met. In different dimensions, I have many other names. In this world, you can call me Henry. I am the creator's assistant in the Hall of the Forgotten. This hall is located between your world and the others. Fine line for others. Therefore, the passage to this hall was sealed within a magical barrier for many years. It was a necessary measure to keep the magical artifacts and keys safe. But something terrible happened. The passage to the hall gave a crack in the magical barrier. The creator disappeared. Most likely he was killed. The keys were stolen by unknown persons. Shortly before what happened, I was talking to the creator. He said that in every world there's a person who must replace the creator in the event of his death. The last time he pointed to this world and specifically to you, stranger. I opened the passage to the Hall of the Forgotten. This passage is located in the Dragonborn Gallery. The magical barrier is still in effect, so I sent you a magic crystal that is able to lock magic into itself while it is in a special ring near the passage. Hurry, restore the Hall of the Forgotten, return the magic keys, and fill the hall with exhibits that were previously in it. From time to time, I will leave notes on your desk. Now your caretaker, Henry. Oh, okay. I know nothing about that one. Reputation. Are you the conquering hero, or will your evil ways cast the land into chaos? Your reputation or lack of one changes how people perceive and react to you, affecting things like prices and influence. You can view your reputation at any time from the active effects menu. Good. Bring outlaws to justice and support the local authorities. Follow traditions and lend your help to the local temples and priests. Help out with local affairs, venture where others dare not, and serve the greater good. Evil. Disregard the rule of law, commit thievery, assault, murder, or support those who do. Strike bargains with Daedra and act out their will unknown. Amass power, gain influence at any cost, and master the vicious powers of the arcane. Okay. Watch the skies, traveler. And it looks like that one is just about days you can find the... I'm just going to exit the configuration on that. I just want to mark this red. Where you can find shooting stars. That's kind of neat. Io, I come to you with an urgent plea. I have done unspeakable things which I couldn't regret, and the consequences are imminent. If you know the Oblivion Crisis, then you know I make no jest when I say the fate of Tamriel is at stake. It would be safer for us to speak further in person. Please meet me at the Shrine to Stendar, located between Fort Greymore and Rorikstead. I will lay bare my sins in Stendar's presence. Perhaps he will grant me forgiveness. Okay. And finally, long ago, my ancestors built a great hall on a mountainside north of Bilguch Mine. They called it Hendraheim, a warrior's home that rivaled Sovngarde itself. As the last of my clan, I wish to bequeath this home to a true warrior and a fellow Nord. I've heard you're a worthy fighter, but I would like you to prove it with your blade. Interesting. Okay, now that we've caught up on all of our letters, 6:34 in the morning. I'm assuming... Oh, we can go into the Riverwood Trader.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Alrighty.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Alright, I guess let's talk to the brother.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. But we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Alright, well, guess we'll follow Camilla. At least unless we see that, oh, there's
We
Manny
have to go
Smith.
through town and across
No,
the
he's
bridge
not.
to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Even with all these mods, she still walks slightly faster than my walking pace and slower than my jogging
things in the
pace.
shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing to help us.
How much further do I have to walk?
Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up.
Alright.
Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
Holy sword.
Yes?
Jesus. That is a big sword.
Thanks
She's
for wasting
not-
my time. You looking for something or what?
Well, you're not willing to trade with me, so I guess I am wasting your time. You know what happens if I use the heal spell near them? Does it seem like it affects them? It does. Okay, so that could maybe actually affect the random, like, people on the road, since they don't seem to like me much and it still healed them. Hey, yo! Yeah! That's kind of my thoughts. That was a twin blade. That was pretty cool. Ooh. Well, we just kicked that wolf in the head. I feel like I should save. I haven't saved in a minute here. It'd be sad if we have a crash. It was twin somethings, alright. Mike, are you being thirsty over Skyrim NPCs? Hey, at least it stopped raining. Hey man, you installed the mods, not me. Technically, I installed the installer. That is all I installed. Oh, okay. What? Are you good? Okay, I think we just actually dodged an arrow when I did that.
That's the best you can do? It's nothing.
Oh, as I fall down a hill. It's okay, guys. I'll come back and fight you. I fell off the hill. Whoa, that was a fancy flip. Ooh, perfect parry, apparently.
You think I'm afraid of you?
Probably should have been. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna get pelted with arrows real quick. Okay, we got her.
Not impressed.
Hey. Don't you heal? That's my job. Seems like if I give this woman any chance, she immediately heals. Pull an arrow on me. Okay. It's a little aggressive, but we did it. Oh yeah, we got a healing spell while you were gone, Mike. And apparently we now have a cloak. That looks pretty good. So the studded armor she's got has 26, and my leather armor's 28. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there will be another bandit up there. And maybe some boots. Don't think we need a fork. We'll take that coin first, though. Whoa. So I know we're talking sword and board, Mike, but giant cleaver and alcohol. Oh. Thought there was gonna be someone to fight up here. It's disappointing. There's plenty of alcohol. That's nice. Look, I know I can't use it sword and board since it's considered a great sword, but we've got to at least see the moveset on it. Ooh. Holy crap! What the hell? That is crazy. What are we thinking, guys? Do we switch to the giant cleaver that we can fucking unrelenting force yeet people with? I feel like we've got to try it. Oh, also we leveled up apparently. Multiple times. Respec. I mean, we haven't even actually put any specs in anything yet, so let's change that. Let's just drop all of our perks into two-handed because we found something cool. We'll also unfavorite our shield so it's not on our back because that looks a little silly. I feel like we've got to at this point. This thing is too cool not to use.
What was that?
Over here.
Oh, we flipped out of the way by accident. Oh, well. Okay, so our health potion did not save us.
Yes?
Yes, I would agree with that, Bandit. It sure didn't. I think the problem I've got is I couldn't stay locked on, because every time I moved my mouse, it jumped to another target. Ah, we're back here now. Okay, let's go into the mods, though, and just see... I feel like it's got to be a setting. I feel like I've changed this before in old playthroughs. True directional. It's got to be in true directional, right? Target lock. Switch targets with mouse movement. There we go. Let's turn that off. Now let's try this again. Hopefully there's still a giant sword in here. Yes, there is. Perfect. Okay. This time, let's change it up a little, though. And we won't quite assign our perks. Well, I guess since we actually have our target lock problem fixed, we'll perk back into our two-handed again. Like we did before. So how much does this do now that we've... 30 damage. That's crazy work. The question is, do we stay with light armor now that we have this gigantic cleaver, or do we respec into heavy armor? Kind of thinking heavy armor with no helm to be matching our fancy moveset here. Let's take a quick drink.
Ha! Found you.
Okay. Okay, that went a lot smoother. And we got a bandolier. And a smoother cloak. Well, yeah.
Never should have come here.
What if we do our combo before we even get to him? Ooh. That looked cool.
You won't get me. You won't get away.
Whoa. Seems like mages are still going to be a huge problem for us. Let's try to heal real quick. Oh, we don't have the magic. You don't see me. You definitely don't see me, bandit. Magic, you want to restore a little faster? Okay, we've got a little health now. If we drink this potion, we should be... Okay. I think that'll do it. Get ready here.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Oh, we parried the arrow back into her. You love to see it. Let's take off our helmet if we're going to be changing it up a little. And then as we fight, maybe we'll find ourselves a set of heavy armor that we can use with this gigantic cleaver. This is so cool looking. It's in the backpack. Common clothes. We'll take the circlet. That could be good. Potion of health. We'll take it. These boots aren't worth that much, but you should move your guy to the other corner. It blocks the bar in the corner. Oh, you're right. I am blocking my own health. Hold up. Let me... Oh, hopefully this doesn't, like, break my, Hopefully this doesn't break me real quick here. Ooh. There we go. This a little better? Yeah, okay. Ooh, that's a cool entrance. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was blocking my health and magic so you couldn't even see if I was on the brink of death there. Ooh, is this heavy armor? Or is this studded? Ah, it's studded, isn't it? Oh, it's hide.
So we're
Not
just
even.
supposed to sit here while Arvel runs off with that. What was that?
So we're just supposed to sit here and wait while Arvin runs after that. What was that? That extra slash was just completely unnecessary. So we've looted. You saw the gold icon behind me and was like, hey, that's fair. 45 bucks out of the chest. And the remembrance that we did not pray. So we probably should pray. .9% favor with Mara. We have not been winning Mara's favor very well here. Let's see if we can, like, actually spec some points if we sleep. Okay, there we go. We've ascended to level 4. Choose which skills to increase. Skill points remaining 72. Praise be to Mara. Exactly. Mara's gonna help us beat people to death with our gigantic sword. The real question is, for our remaining 7 points, do we put it into heavy armor and try to get some heavy armor? Or do we put it into light? I'm kind of leaning towards the heavy. We could go heavy. I'm going to go AFK for just a second, and then when I get back, we will decide if we're putting it into light or heavy. One moment. Alright, and we're back. I had to grab a quick drink here, because I realized my drink was completely empty. Alright, a point or two into light, and then the rest heavy until you find a set. That makes sense. Let's, click over here and hit light. Skill point remaining 1. We might not have enough. Okay, we don't have enough to do both. That's fine. We'll have 1 skill point left over for the next one. So let's see now that we've done that, how much... Oh, our cleaver's up to 32 damage per hit now. That's pretty good. I am relatively sure that unless they changed it with this mod pack, we'll run into heavy armor pretty soon. Like, I think at the end of this hall, there's usually a guy with heavy armor. I'm realizing that Sunhelm is still not showing its UI. Sunhelm, are you there? I haven't even had to take a drink yet. Ah, it disabled itself. Let's start EMCM will appear. Okay. So we're just going to let that be for now. Hopefully it'll start. Stamina fortification potion. Alright, we'll take it. You know what, actually? We're going to grab a few of these linen wraps too, because I think they can be used to make capes and cloaks. Oh, okay, I guess I was wrong, because this guy is very much wearing light armor. Oh. He did not last as long in that fight as I thought he was going to. Pouches, left back. Is that just, like, hidden by our cloak right now? Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. Even though you can't see it. So let's rotate the pillar. So this one is snake whale, okay. What is this? Store is not usually here. Okay, there's a locked door here. Don't see any switches along the walls. Okay, so I guess that's something we're gonna have to keep an eye out for, is a lever that could potentially open that. Ooh, free ring. Nice. Maybe this? Oh, no, that's just gonna close that gate. Well, I could close that gate and open the other one. Let's find out. See if this opened. Nope. Okay. So that didn't do it. Don't know what that noise was, but that was concerning. Let's open that back up in case we need to retreat quickly. Skillbook Found Thief. Ancient Nord Amulet of the Whale. A Fine Dirk. Worth 120 bucks, we'll take it. Soul Gem. Okay. This thing is hard to fight with in an enclosed space. There we go. Scroll of Fireball, Amulet of Moth. Okay.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Harknir?
No. No one's here. Don't know what you're talking about. Take the 9 seconds that skeleton had. Adventurer backpack, no straps. Increases your carrying capacity by 100 points. Let's see how it looks. Oh, I accidentally took that battle axe that I don't want. Let's take off our cloak. It does make a little more sense for an adventurer to have a backpack with water canteen and a frying pan. I think we're gonna keep using this for now. That is pretty cool looking. Ah, we're having a hard time seeing it. Okay. This cleaver is very powerful. Extract its venom.
Help me! Help!
Okay.
Get me out of here!
Harvest ingredients.
Get me down! Get me down!
I've learned so much. I feel as though my skills of harvesting bones and organs from animals is improving. Okay. Which are the meat? I don't know who's eating spider meat, but I guess we're gonna find out.
Get me out of here!
Raw spider meat times 10. It's crazy. We're gonna dispose of it.
Get me out of here!
I know it said that I could loot regularly from it, but it's not something I really wanted to do since we've got the whatever Hunterborn installed.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Where's the golden claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Hand over the claw first.
Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
It looks to me like you're moving just fine. But since I assume that you are still going to attempt to run away from me, that's what you're going to get if you decide to run.
It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Well, that was rather brutal. I guess you shouldn't have ran. Even though you didn't even make it a full step, you just called me a fool and I might have slightly overreacted. Holy crap, I am glad he didn't fight back. Deals 60 fire damage, reduces attack speed by 25%, has a chance to cover in ash for 5 seconds. We're going to try that because that is absolutely crazy. Oh, and I guess we can heal. Even though I think we're already full health. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Let's grab that staff here. Because I want to see what this looks like. Pretty sure that one's alive since it's got a sword. Oh. I just straight up missed. Jeez. Okay, so it fires slow, but it does a good bit of damage. Scroll of Necrotic Fire Rune creates a rune that explodes when enemies approach, dealing 40 magic damage. Okay. Necrotic Flame Matriarch. Summons a Necrotic Flame Matriarch for 60 seconds. Okay, well, I know what a Flame Matriarch is, but what's a Necrotic Flame Matriarch? Gotta see this thing. Whoa! That is cool looking. Uh-oh. Okay, good, I didn't actually hit it. Okay, that is really cool looking. I know it's just a green recolor of Flame Matriarch, but that is really freaking cool looking. If we get that spell, we might end up using it, even though I'm not planning on being a mage, because that just looks so dang cool. That's sick. Agreed. And I can't seem to hit this with this Draugr. Oh, there we go. Mike says smash. You know, I feel like you're probably not the only person in chat to have said that, Mike. Okay, so it seems like this giant cleaver is really good, but its biggest weakness is trying to hit anything that's not... Whoa! Did I just hallucinate, or did I flip across the entire room just now? Because if so... What? Chest. Apprentice level. I don't know if we'll be able to get this. Right here seems to be perfect. All that for a single ancient Nord car and a waxed elixir of fortitude. Okay, so if we time this just right, we can get hit. Perfect. You love to see it. Oh, yeah, I forgot we could do that. So we don't need weapons, Mike. We can also just, like, slide aggressively into people. Get bullied, nerd. No ankles for you. That is our new strategy, boys. We are just going to delete their ankles if they get too close. Oh god! My strategy did not go to plan! I'm just gonna say it. I think deleting their ankles might have just gotten me some karma. Let's see if a potion of health will prevent me from dying. Just barely. I'm not entirely sure how we survived that, but we sure did. So lesson learned, you bully the Draugr, you might get caught on fire. This is also new. This is not usually a branching path. Bleak Falls Inner Sanctum. Gate that requires a key. Gate that I assume requires a lever or a pole, which I'm not seeing. Guess we'll hit the Inner Sanctum and see what happens. It's just an iron greatsword. Your thirst is increasing. Letting your thirst increase will cause you to endure more debuffs. Oh, so we're actually thirsty. Do we have a water skin? Because it did give us one last time. Oh, that's not... Oh, okay, good. It did. It was just in our boot section instead. Okay. What was that? What did we just see? Ooh, magic potion. We'll take free potions. More free potions. Thought that was a whole chain for a second there. We'll take his Wonder Car off of him. Inquisitor hat. No hair. Let's see what it looks like. Nope. No, sir, I don't like it. Nope. Bald! 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 There's a door. This is like an entirely new section of this dungeon. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. And for that matter, where I've been. This goes up. That goes down. Where does this go? Did I just pick up a helmet wise? Oh. Wait a minute. Isn't this where I just was? Did I loop-de-loop? I think I loop-de-looped. So this mod pack may not have been made for people with no sense of direction. Take the free stuff out of the chest, though. And a soul gem. Silver ring. Alright. Is that upgraded hide armor? Huh. Interesting. So you can actually loot armor that's already been upgraded. Nice. So this is the room that I was in the first place. Because its quest marker is taking me back out the door. But I'm pretty sure I have to go through here. Down this way. Try going this way. That's back into that main room. Pretty sure we went this way. Maybe we went this way? Oh, those two meet up. So did I miss something over here? Aha! Another door. Blinkfall's Sanctum. Well, I'm gonna say we're heading the right way. Because he looks like he wants to murder me. Guess he should have murdered me faster. I don't dare attack when he's below that lantern. Alright, well that deals with that. Aren't you? Yes, this. So we've taken a bit of a long way around for the normal route. Spelltome Necrotic Combustion. That is really cool sounding. Is that destruction? That is very much destruction. And it costs 218 magic, so we're not using it anytime soon. Name of the snake, eagle, frost resistance potion. I am glad I came down here. There's a lot of good stuff. Go back down this way since we didn't get to go this way in the layout before we go back to the main chamber to get the claw. I don't know if it's going to make me... I don't know if it is going to make me restart our journey all the way back around if I do this. Oh, hi. Holy crap, he hits hard. Alright, well, dealt with him. And apparently we hurt our leg. Let's hit ourselves with some healing magic. Okay, our leg is back to normal now. Good. Good, good. Because there should be enemies down here that we can fight to... Get some Drakkar. Alright, we'll take it. Ooh, chest. Novice lock. We should be able to do that, no problem. Okay, maybe a few problems. There we go. Don't know what you're talking about, guys. I was never worried about that. Pray to Mara again while we're running. 26% favor. Don't know why we took that large wooden shield, so we could probably drop it, but we have 425 carry weight, so I think we'll be okay. Ooh, an iron ore vein. Do a little bit of mining. Get ourselves a bit of iron, so we can try to see if maybe we can upgrade our gigantic cleaver with it. And we'll take this dead guy's money, because he's not using it. Oh, so it ends the route early over... Oh, just kidding, I'm blind. Eclipse mage robes. Those are pretty cool looking. Okay, is that just... Ah. So you have to trigger it from that side of the room. I feel like we might have to up the difficulty a little because of how strong this cleaver is. Ah, and we've hit a dead end here. Alright, back through the dungeon we go. Can't go any further that way because of the chain pull gate. That's a little disappointing. Let's see what those robes look like while we're running here. Oh, that is really cool. Maybe we'll hold on to these in case we ever decide to try out magic more than just as a little bit of healing here and there. Because those are pretty dang cool looking. Oh, nice, a health potion. I think we've got plenty of linen. Your hunger is increasing. Letting your hunger increase will cause more debuffs to your stamina regen and melee effectiveness. Continuing to mismanage your hunger will eventually cause you to take damage over time. Restore your hunger by eating food. Alright, well. What do we have? There's some bread. Just stop in the middle of this dungeon while we're covered in Draugr blood to eat some bread. And some jerky, I suppose. Apparently the jerky is also bread. And you know what? We don't have to, but we're going to wash it down with some wine, because that just seems like a good choice. Don't ask me where I got this metal cup from. I have no answer. Maybe from my backpack. Ooh, chest that I ran past. Hello, loot. What is here? Oh. I guess no loot. Okay, there we go. So we got another Dirk, water walking potion, and an iron plate helmet that we're not going to take because we're gonna go with the no helmet look. Gotta show off that that stubble. Kind of shocked that didn't hit me. Ooh. Activate to climb. Nice, we've got a little parkour going on here. So it's bear, moth, owl. I don't know why I hesitated on that. I've done this so many times. I very much should know at this point that it's bear, moth, owl. Insert the claw. Nord Amulet of the Owl. Nice, I did not even see that. I don't know how my character saw it, but we're gonna roll with it. Looks like the ad is gonna start in a second here, so we're gonna go slow to get to the boss here so we can hopefully have the boss fight when the ad is over instead of during the ad. So that just seems a little rude, having the boss fight while people are stuck in ad. What is this? Nordic excavation site. Excavation sites yield fragments and occasionally keystones which can be used at archaeology stations to create artifacts. Huh. Guess we're now an archaeologist. Does this mean I have to yell it belongs in a museum at people? Your exhaustion is increasing. Letting your exhaustion increase will cause you to endure more debuffs to magic regen and skill rate. Continuing to mismanage your exhaustion will eventually cause you damage over time. Restore your exhaustion by sleeping. Okay, so getting too hungry will kill us, and having too much hunger will kill us. Good thing it's September. All Twitch subs are 25% off during this month. Mike is just going hard with the plugs here. Appreciate that, Mike. Grab some iron ore. It looks like the ad is still in progress. I just took 5 damage. What did I take damage from? Was that from being tired already? If so, that's crazy. Slightly tired. Magicka regenerates 10% slower. I don't know why I took damage then. It's crazy. I'm not seeing our... It said that hunger was... Or our... There we go. There's our reputation. As an unknown Nord, you're assumed to mostly be good-natured and law-abiding. So they don't hate me on sight. That's nice. Anything in here? Okay, it looks like our ad is over, so we can stop dallying and head over towards the boss fight here. But I do want to check back here and see if there's anything of value up here. Hey, chest. And slightly concerning whispering. It's a novice chest. Card of Builders. Hey, I found a Fate card. These cards are grouped into decks of 13 cards of the same type. I should look for the other cards in the set, one possessing at least one of each card of that type, and using any of the cards from that set in the inventory One of each card in that set will combine to form a deck which will provide special powers, skills, and abilities what is carried in the inventory. That's neat. A golden ring, a perfect garment, a petty soul gem, 28 septims, and a steel ingot. I will take all of that. Thank you very much. Okay, good. We jumped it, so we didn't have to do any swimming. Yeah, I know the wall is whispering at me, but I would like to know if there's anything used here. Iron Reinforced Armor of Peace. Enemies and creatures within 12 feet have a chance to refuse to fight. Perfect. Necklace of Minor Stamina. We'll take. Twilight Princess Billowing Tacit Black. Why not? It doesn't look like the Tacit will show on us. That's a shame. No Billowing Tacit for us. It must be a female only item. Let me take off this bandolier though, because it looks a little silly with the heavy armor. But on the right side, we finally found our heavy armor. We learned our first word of unrelenting force, and the Draugr Overlord is going to probably want to fight us. I guess our armor gives him a chance to not want to. Whoa! I forgot he can point blank Fusar dot you. He didn't last very long though. So we'll take his Battle Axe of Chills so we can get the enchantment from it, the Dragon Stone, because it's the main reason that we're here anyway, I'm sure, even though we told Lucan it was for the claw. And I guess we'll move on. Ooh, another chest. And a Elixir of Resurgence. Nice. Oh, I think we just accidentally... No, we didn't take the mace. So 240 out of 415. We have plenty of room to take that mace. Might as well take it. Have some loot to sell. Pull the lever. Another climb spot, but I don't... Is there a reason to go up here? I guess not, unless you want to backtrack. That's fine. It is neat having that option to, like, scale back up walls. Always kind of cool to see. It's dark and it's raining, but there is a sky shard nearby and a potion of fortified destruction. Nice. Let's absorb the sky shard. I've absorbed enough sky shards to advance my skills. Oh, it gave us a perk point. Nice. Let's see. Attacks with great swords reduce the target's attack damage by 15% for 3 seconds. That sounds incredibly good. We are absolutely taking that. So, assuming that everything is still where it usually is, Riverwood should be back in this direction. I think what we'll do is we'll aim to drop off the Golden Claw tonight, and then get back to Whiterun tomorrow. And then we might wrap the stream there. Ooh! What's this? Who are you? What's happening? Hello.
Good enough to become a guard, was I? I'll show them. I'll show them all!
Aggressive. Too bloody relaxed. Greetings. Scream loudly in there. Ah!
Alduin's tongue! You nearly threw me off my chair! Noise scares the fish away! Now I'll have to set the rod up all over again. I hope you're happy, stranger.
I mean, a little bit.
Yes, yes, you're a real jester, aren't you? What are you doing here, anyway? You haven't come to kill me.
You're very certain of that. For the company, of course. That could still be a ranged lizard. No reason, I just enjoy harassing strangers.
Yes. Something tells me you enjoy this sort of thing. I, for one, am happy to stick with the pleasures of the sea.
For all the pleasures it offers.
More than most people do. What good's a brothel when there's a cool breeze and fishing to be had? I wouldn't trade this life for anything. Not that I can afford anything else.
You know, I feel you, man. I feel you.
You again.
We just like... What if we just take his bucket?
It's been your pleasure.
It's been your pleasure. Oh. What a kind man.
As always.
I've moved your bucket. Can we, like, kick you? I've played myself, it seems. I'm just gonna swim away, sadly. Ooh, what did we find? Corundum ingot. Nice. We'll take that. That is one of the ingredients in making steel. And we got a gross onyx. What makes it gross? Is it just a bad quality onyx, I guess? Yeah, I guess it's probably just a bad quality onyx. We can do some fishing. We'll do a cast before we go back, since it's already after midnight. See what we can catch for fishies. We caught a carp. Nice. Can we cook at your fire, or... No? Can you make me make my own if I want to cook? Fine, that's fine. I'll take this iron ore, though. Another gross onyx. It seems like we're getting a lot of those. Return the claw to Lucan is our current quest objective, but... we found the standing stone, so we can finally actually get a perk for these, since we didn't take one in the intro. Those under the sign of the warrior inflict more damage with power attacks and long-range shots. They gain additional experience in all warrior skills. You can only have one blessing at a time. Those under the effect of the mage cast more effective spells and scrolls, and gain extra XP in mage. Those under the sign of the thief sneak more effectively and inflict more sneak attack damage, while gaining more experience in thief skills. We'll take the warrior one. That's not what I want. There it is. Accept the sign. For a warrior. A warrior with a fishing pole in his hand instead of a blade. Perfect. There we go. See if the wolves just leave us alone while we're going down the road here. Because they don't want anything. They don't want to fight. I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to fight a guy with a gigantic sword either. Riverwood carriage stop. So I guess maybe the carriages actually travel through here. Kind of neat. Can we use this one? Oh, we can cook at this one, right? Because it's actually got the little pot to cook in. Make a cooked carp. We can make water, apparently. Coffee tankard. We can make coffee. I can't make coffee, but we can make coffee somehow. We can also apparently cook a Daedra heart. Burns target, and when killing undead, a chance to cause a fire explosion that turns or destroys nearby undead. Lasts for 10 minutes. Interesting. Some interesting stuff in the cooking interface. I don't know how I just got wine from doing that, but who am I to question free wine? Let's refill our water skin. And then I guess we'll hit the inn and get some sleep so we can go to Lucan in the morning and get our reward for getting the claw back.
What can I do for you? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your
Thank
room.
you.
Right this
Why
way.
are you squatting?
All right then.
Interrupted her doing squats. Just trying to get those gains, and I rudely interrupted
Let
her.
me know if there's anything else you need.
Can you not stare at me while I'm trying to sleep, ma'am? She didn't even close the door. It's just rude. Get our solid 8 hours, since this is a fantasy game. And we leveled up. I suppose we'll take some more health, some more stamina. We have 2 more perk points we can use. I suppose we'll take 1 heavy armor. And we'll take a smithing. And then we can level up. So let's hit 2-handed as much as we can. So we hit the max we can do with 2-handed. So let's put some in heavy armor now. And then we'll put the rest into smithing so we can start making our own stuff. Alright, so next up, let's talk to Orgnar.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too.
And can you serve me a full
much
meal
else
for
to tell.
20 gold?
Of course.
And that should fully replenish our health, and, or our thirst and our hunger. Perfect.
All right, then.
Hello. Greetings, stranger. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Perhaps you need your boots shined, or your tunic washed, or need a letter delivered?
Unfortunately, lad, I need no such services.
Well, maybe you need someone to chop you some firewood, or brew you an alchemy potion. I think I have a recipe lying around somewhere.
Well, at least you're showing initiative.
That's right. And I assure you, every service I offer will earn your complete satisfaction. In fact, I could be your personal assistant. I could wash your clothes and carry your equipment. Consider me your personal pack mule.
I'll, consider it.
Really? I'll do everything you ask. Just say the word.
We're just gonna...
I've been looking for you.
Oh no,
Got
I tried
something
to
I'm
back
supposed
away
to
and the
deliver.
courier grabbed me.
Your hands only. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Cassia's plea.
Riches beyond imagining. I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins in the Reach. I believe they mark the entrance to a forgotten city. My brother went in a few days ago and hasn't returned. I need someone I can count on to go in after him and bring him back alive. I've heard great things about you, which is why I'm asking for your help. I'll be waiting for you in the ruins. Please hurry. And remember, riches beyond imagining. Cassia.
Maybe I don't want it.
You lost?
Conjurer for 500 gold. I have 966. I could hire you, but I'm not going to. Unnamed Conjurer number 1. Let's talk to you first.
Hurry up and tell Lucan you have the claw. He'll be so excited.
Instead, I'm going to say greetings.
Need something?
Lovely weather we're having.
It would seem so.
I don't know if there's actually any point to that, if it gives you speech XP. I don't have an answer.
Show those thieves not to steal from Lucan Valerius.
I have the golden claw.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
$400 for that. And I can steal the claw if I choose to.
Thank you so much for
What do
taking
you
care
have
of...
for sale, Lucan?
Some may call this junk. Me, I
Not
call
because I
them
actually want you
treasure.
to sell me anything, but because I want to sell you some of the junk that I collected while I was doing this. You can have these dirks. We're going to hold on to that staff because it's pretty powerful. Have the mace and the sword. These random amulets that do nothing. This cowl I don't need. We'll hold on to these robes because these are pretty cool. That does nothing for me. Don't really need this. Don't plan on using this. We have our backpack, so there's no point in holding on to that. No point in using that since we have a backpack. Don't need those, and don't need that. Let's check and see if he has any... So he does have iron gauntlets, but they're the brawler ones that cost $643. That's a little more than I'm looking to spend on iron armor right now. He does have upgraded iron boots for 93, which we could grab. But we could also check with Alvor across the street, assuming that he's actually going to be working this time. Shadow of Akavir tattoo. Don't know where that would go, and I don't have the money for it. Ooh, steel soldier armor for 902. That could be good. But we could also go to Dragon's Reach next time we play and get that ourselves for free from the quest. Let's see. Nothing too crazy here. We'll sell him our random alchemy ingredients as well. And he can buy the spider meat because I have no desire to eat spider. And then I guess he can buy some of these scrolls, but he ran out of money, so not all of them. Anything that's... No, nothing I'm willing to part with for less than it's worth.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Camilla is very thankful. But we're going to keep moving now. Let's see what Alvor has for sale, since he's actually at his forge now.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Oh, his what do you have for sale option went away.
Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
I don't have the ability to upgrade this because I don't have a perk, and I don't have the materials to upgrade the rest of it.
You looking for a new blade?
There we go. What have you got for
Blades,
sale?
helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Start by looking at his weapons. So, his best sword does 32. Our cleaver does 32, so there's no point in that. His best armor is iron reinforced for 37, which is exactly what I have, but I have an enchantment. So the only thing he could really offer us is a couple leather strips, a couple leather, And I don't remember, maybe we need a steel ingot for our...
Until next time.
Oh, I almost think that I had a steel ingot already.
He's just sitting there for
Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Not really doing much with this, but... Oh yeah, we already had iron, or steel, we didn't need to do that. We will upgrade our woodcutter's axe, even though that does absolutely nothing for us. Alright. I guess next up, we're gonna take the time to head back to Whiterun. And I think that's where we'll probably wrap stream for today. Probably see after we wrap up with Skyrim if there's anyone streaming it that we usually watch. See if we can drop a raid, even though I don't really know anyone who streams Skyrim on a routine basis. What is this? Jarl Balgruuf the Greater, Jarl of Whiterun, invites any and all law-abiding residents of Skyrim to purchase the recently renovated Riverfall Cottage for the price of 15,000 gold coins. Purchase it? No, because I don't have that kind of money. Let's go check this out, though. I've never seen this before. It's got a stable. Fortunately, it's not a real fishing spot by the look of it, but it's there. This would be a really cool place to fish if you could fish anywhere. I don't think that mod's part of this pack, though. Let's find out. Nope. So the fish anywhere mod is not part of this pack, unfortunately. Can't go in without a key. It's to be expected. We can harvest the flowers, though. Hopefully those regrow, since otherwise this is gonna look a little silly. Use the wood chopping block. Get a little wood in case we decide to build a fire next time we play. Have some in our bag. I think 4 pieces will be enough for now. Don't see a reason to keep chopping. Oh, that's a nice overview. You can sit in the chair, even though this isn't our house. That is a beautiful sight, chat. That is just a gorgeous sight. The graphics in this mod pack are just really nice. I don't know why this is stone instead of, like, dirt. I'm assuming maybe when you buy it, it becomes dirt so you can grow things. Make a lot more sense. You also can't open this, so maybe some of this stuff gets unlocked when you buy the house, because this is a cool little smithy area. Chickens. I can harvest from the chicken's nest even though it's not mine. And we've got an outhouse. We're not going to sit on that right now. This is a cool house. Ooh, what's up here? Even more stuff to explore. It's like a garden room, I guess? Again, I'm assuming it unlocks when you're purchasing the key. At least I hope so. If not, that would be kind of sad. A lot of really cool looking areas here. This might just be our next goal, is to get together 15,000 for the Riverfall Cottage. It is one of our tenants of Mara, who we forgot to pray to. There we go. Praise Mara. 32% in favor. That is one of our tenants of Mara, is to purchase a house. I guess it's just a plant. For some reason I thought the plant looked dead ahead of us. I thought it was an enemy for a minute, like a flame matriarch or something. I was like, whoa, okay. Little aggressive placement.
They say the college has been snooping. Need something?
Greetings. Lovely weather we're having. It's very lovely weather, that's why it's downpouring. Just enjoying the downpour. Well, these... It's a little aggressive, guys. Didn't see the swinging corpses last time I was here. Is this another courier?
Not now. All right then.
Well, it's just rude. Give you a knot now.
Be careful.
Is that careful enough? So you get for not nowing at me. Rude. Oh, we should check with the carriage driver
Need a ride?
and see if it's
Where do you
anything
want to
but the
go?
default. Okay, so it looks like he'll only take you to the major cities still.
See ya.
Who are you?
Yes.
Okay,
Until next time.
don't care. Who are you?
Hello again.
Oh, it's Takata.
Good talking to you.
Good to talk to you two for like 2 seconds, Takata. Let's head into Whiterun. I think we'll go to the Bannered Mare, rent ourselves a room, and wrap it up there. We should, however, check our reputation. Let's see. Still considered an unknown Nord. That's okay. Oop, our Twitch chat decided to randomly fly across the screen. There we go. Let's talk to Adrian.
You there.
Oh,
We're looking for someone in Whiterun.
we're just going to ignore him
Good
because I was
money
trying to
for
talk to
information.
Adrian.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
What have you got for
Looking
sale?
to protect yourself or deal some damage?
So let's see. Her best weapon for sale is the Steel Warhammer. Power attacks deal 25 extra damage. Holy crap. That would be a strong one. Her strongest sword is 31 damage. Our cleaver is 34, so there's no point in that. And then her strongest armor is the Guard of Whiterun armor at 42 compared to our 37. So it is stronger than what we've got.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you
Let's see
need
what we
anything.
can make, though. Regal Paladin. For 2 steel ingots worth 1,500? That just seems absolutely crazy. With 58 armor? That is crazy, crazy OP. We could do it, but if we do, I think it's only fair to up our difficulty to at least whatever the next tier up is, because that's a little silly. Dominion armor, that at least requires leather too. Sovereign Slayer, that looks very much like a female-only armor set. League of Assassin armor, that's pretty cool looking. But I'm guessing also female-only. Mythic Dawn, Curus, that is pretty cool looking too. A lot of these armor sets have me slightly worried about TOS violations. So we have to be very careful about that. So Steel Soldier armor is 43 if we choose to go that route. What do you say, guys? Should we get the Regal Paladin armor? Even though it sounds like it's incredibly overpowered. Mike says yes. The question is, Mike, do we go Regal Paladin Blue, Dark, Imperial, Red, Stormcloak? Storm? Are we going to be supporting the Stormcloaks this playthrough, Mike? What are we going to need for the rest of the... I guess probably just steel ingots based on the rest of it. I will say, that does look pretty cool. I like the color layout. That's fair. Maybe when we go Civil War, if we choose Imperial, we'll make another set for the Imperial color. Fits your character. Yeah, I guess it does with the white fur on it.
Welcome to war, mate. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Oh, he doesn't have any steel. Oh, we can make steel.
Good doing business with you.
Joke's on you, Warbear. I don't need you. Just your smelter. Oh, maybe I can't make steel. I thought I had enough materials to make a steel ingot. Oh, steel isn't even on the menu. What? I guess we'll make an iron ingot. It's crazy. Oh, steel was on the menu. It was just way down. Oh, we need charcoal instead. Iron and charcoal. Okay. Make charcoal. Move steel up here. Okay, we have a single steel ingot, but I'm guessing we need at least 2 to make. Oh, I guess not. Regal Paladin. Boots or dark boots? I think regular boots is probably fine for the Regal Paladin. It's crazy that that's only 1 steel ingot, though. See if Adrian has any steel, despite the fact that her husband does not. She does not, but she does have iron. We can buy a couple iron to make steel, since we have some charcoal.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
So I guess corundum is no longer useful for steel. I wonder what corundum is used for now. Okay, so we do still need gauntlets. So Paladin Dark Gauntlets, and we go Paladin. Oh, is there just not regular Regal Paladin Gauntlets? Am I blind, or is it not there? See the Dark Gauntlets. Oh, there it is, Regal Paladin Gauntlets, right there. What kind of damage can we make a weapon that will deal? Blackened steel scythe. Okay, well that looks like it takes a lot of stuff. Shadow of Akavir sword. Those are katanas. But since they're one-handed, it's not going to do very much. That is a pretty cool looking bow, though. Regal Paladin sword. Again, regular sword, so it's not going to do much damage. Holy crap, a lot of this stuff requires a lot of stuff. We can make this sword that does 49 damage, which is pretty cool looking if we get another steel ingot. But I think we might want to just kind of let it be for now, because we've already got some pretty OP stuff. because the entire Regal Paladin setup is pretty OP looking. And we're gonna make it slightly more OP by upgrading it.
Got some good pieces up. The finest weapons and armor.
So let's sell off our boots and gauntlets and the spare ore and strips that we have. Let's see. I'm in need of your crafting expertise.
Need something?
So she can actually make us armors and stuff too that she doesn't normally carry. So she can make up to the Dominion armor, which means that she's got basically the exact same stats as I do. Black and steel armor, that is pretty cool looking, but at a value of 1500, I don't think it's worth it considering it's literally the same stats. Okay. So before we end stream, we're gonna make a few more stops because I forgot we were doing a couple other things. So our first stop is going to be into Belethor's to see if we can get a mammoth tusk for Isolde.
Welcome to Belethor's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
And apparently going into Belethor's store for the first time got us a little bit of XP.
I'd even buy. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Let's see. Mammoth tusk. And it only cost us like half of our cash stack.
Do come back.
But on the other hand, it will get something out of our quest log, which is fine by me. Miscellaneous, bring a mammoth tusk to Isolde. She is in her house over here. Let's just barge in. Why would we not?
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Once I've made
Here's
enough...
your mammoth tusk.
Thank you. As promised. Let me show
And
you
she
a thing or
increases
two
our
without
speech level to
bargaining.
16.
You're a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger.
I think she might be flirting with us, guys. But that's a secret. Women scare me, so I'm going to run away instead. All the way to High Hrothgar, to Dragon's Reach, so I can unenchant my old armor, as well as my old, that battle axe we got. So we can get some free enchantments that we're probably not going to use right away. But it'd be nice to unlock.
Come to Dragon's Reach.
We're just not going to ask you far, we're just going to walk around here.
The rest of the warriors.
We'll keep our necklace and those robes. Can you not be directly in my face, sir? You ready for the Dying Light the Beast next week? I am going to have to try to make room on my hard drive for that. Because I don't even think I have enough room to install it. But I am pretty excited to try it.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Alright, let's head into the Bannered Mare here. I think we'll wrap up our stream for today by... You know what? I think we're supposed to
Is there
be...
something I can do for you?
Yeah, so there is a bathing thing that you're supposed to be doing. You hope it runs well on your PC. It's like 70 gigs. Ooh. So I don't know if this is going to be safe for work or not. So I'm going to do this
Here, this is for you.
and then rent a
Sure
room,
thing.
because you are
It's
supposed to be
yours for a
getting
day.
clean to
Come
get
on in. Just
buffs.
stoke the fire. Take a seat and
But
get the
then
cold out.
before we actually
show
go
you to your
into
room.
the bath,
Right this way.
I will be switching to the just chatting screen in case it's not safe. That's definitely the bath. Okay.
Greetings, traveler.
Good luck out there. Anything else you
It
need?
looks like it is safe, but just because I don't trust it, we're still going to stay on just chatting for a second. And I don't know where it put the soap in my inventory. Oh, apparently soap is considered to be a potion. So, subs get to see this. No, I'm afraid not. We're playing it safe with TOS on this one. So it was in fact safe, but if you're wondering what the bathroom looked like, this was it. We did see someone that I didn't recognize was down there, though. So I'm going to see if I can find her, because it looks like it's a new custom character.
What is it now?
Only I don't know where she went. She might have just fled the country. It's a solid possibility. To be fair, if someone wandered in while I was in the bathroom, I also might just flee the country.
Yes.
What do you need?
You're not her. You're not her either. Okay, I have no idea where this girl went. I guess we'll head up toward our room. Oh yeah, there's an entire extra upstairs portion here. Someone just walked into my room. Oh, this is that girl.
If you're hungry, Hulda has some stew straight from the fire and some mead to sate your thirst.
We're not going to go through any of those dialogue options because it seemed a little too flirty for what I'm comfortable with on stream. We're going to get 14 hours of sleep because let's just really get some good sleep in.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Oh, I guess I can't jump over this. Just like kicked this bottle of wine across the room for no reason. There's a book on the table though. A mercenary's journal. Something strange happened today. I was hanging out at the Silver Blood Inn in Markarth when out of nowhere this strange orc was standing in front of me. Normally I have fighting reflexes when I see an orc. They make me stand on edge, hand on my weapon, ready for a brawl. I've learned to be careful with their kind from way too many violent encounters. But this orc was different. He was dressed up in fancy clothes, well-mannered and well-spoken. What struck me even more was that this orc didn't smell of blood, sweat, and two-day-old stale booze. He smelled pleasant, as if he'd stepped freshly out of a bath. He was so un-orcish. Feels a little racist, Chief. He spoke with fancy words, and I only caught about half of what he said. He said he was sent by his master to convey a message. Then he took out a letter and gave it to me. It was an invitation from an Altmer noble named Solarion. He invited me to come to his mansion to discuss a job offer. Apparently, the guy is a collector of antiques, and he wants me to collect some valuables for him. Strangely, before I could even finish reading the letter, the fancy orc had already left the inn. This whole encounter was weird. Is this for real? How did this guy find me? Clarion says he'll pay me a very, very large fee for the job. If that is a serious offer, it might be worth checking out. If not, this is some sick joke, and I'll make him pay dearly. High elves are particularly fun when pushed into a corner. I've heard them squeal and beg for mercy when faced with certain death. I might also have some fun with that orc. He can't be that tough after all. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's sleep on this offer first. Tomorrow I'll decide what to do next. I still can't believe it. The Altmer cook was actually serious. Today I went out to meet Clarion. When I arrived at his huge manor, The orc lapdog opened the door for me and showed me to his master. That place is huge. I have to admit that I was skeptical when I walked through the door, half expecting some kind of ambush from an old enemy. But once I met Solarion, everything became clear to me. The elf told me he's a collector of old and valuable artifacts. Many of his possessions were already displayed throughout the house. But as he told me, his hunger for valuables is never stilled, and that's why he needs me. The job is to track down a number of extremely valuable rings. They are treasures from ancient times, each with their own dark history. It sounded like an easy enough job at first, until Solarion explained to me a bit more about these treasures. These rings have names, which in my experience is always a bad thing. That's fair. There are 5 rings he wants me to find. The first of the 3 rings he told me about, I didn't know. The Mentor's ring is desired by wizards for its magical powers, while the Warlock's ring is wanted by spellblades. Then there's the ring of Finus, or Finasius, or something like that. It gives its owner strong defenses. The Vampiric ring is something I heard horror stories about, a ring that can suck the life out of anyone. I've also heard of the ring of Khajiit. It's a Daedric artifact, and nothing good ever comes of those things. I've always wanted to steer clear of all the things Daedric, since they are usually a sure way to get killed. Solarion's stories about the rings weren't even the strangest things he told me about during our meeting. The elf told me that he's a collector of everything valuable, but he is so against his will. He feels the irresistible urge to collect things. He said that collecting is in his family's blood, and he warned me nothing good can come of it. His father was a passionate collector of antiquities, but his obsession ended up killing him about 100 years ago. Strange story, I can't help but wonder what's behind that. Normally I would have declined a job like this. The powers involved are too big to play around with. But then Solarion told me exactly how big that royal fee he'd pay me is. I can still barely believe the offer he gave me. I've never received a payment this big. If I do this job, well, I can live out the rest of my days someplace warm and far away from Skyrim. It took a little more thought for me to accept the job. Finally, Solarion explained to me, oh my goodness, I can't read. Finally, Solarion further explained to me that he was already hired another mercenary to find the rings. This thief was off to a good start too. Apparently he had discovered the location of the artifacts. While he was in Whiterun, continuing to gather information, he was caught trespassing and pilfering and was imprisoned there. Solarion sent an informant to Whiterun to go get in contact with the thief. I'm to go to Whiterun to speak to the informant and carry on with the job. I think this meeting was truly a blessing. I'm still half in disbelief, and I can't really think straight anymore. I need rest now, and early in the morning, I'll leave to Whiterun. As soon as this is over, I'll find myself retiring in style. One less job is all it takes. How many more pages? Okay, just the last 2 here. I took a room for tonight at the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. I met the informant today just before dusk. Apparently the thief got executed this morning outside the city walls. He hid his notes somewhere in the prison dungeons. There was no chance for him to smuggle them out anymore, so it seems I'll have to go in there to get him. According to the informant, there is a secret tunnel underneath the dungeon. The thief managed to toss his stuff down there. I should find a way down there and look for them. Tonight, I'll stay out and watch guard movements around the prison, and tomorrow night, I'll make my move and try to break in. Well, now you're not going to have your notebook, because I'm stealing it.
If you're looking for the court wizard,
I have absolutely no use for it, but I'm taking it anyway.
General direction.
Good morning.
I don't know who this Kriya chick is, but she's offering to follow me.
Lead the way.
And we'll take her up on that. So, we're ending today's stream with being apparently peckish because we didn't remember to eat. You know what, let's eat real quick so I don't forget next time. And then not understand why I'm doing, like, no damage.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those, of course.
So hold it as served as a
Need
full
anything
meal.
else? Just
Okay.
let me know.
So now we should be good in that regard. So we're ending with 892 septums. We are... I think we're still considered unknown, aren't we? Yep, we're still an unknown Nord, but we have completed Blue Falls Barrows. We're at 37.7% favor with Mara. Say this is a decent start for the character. I will say I do really appreciate how much extra content this has added. It seems like there's a lot of new stuff. Bleak Falls Barrow was a lot bigger than it usually is. That was a lot of fun to check out. So I guess all that's left now is to take a look on Twitch and see if anyone that we follow is streaming, so we can see if there's anyone that we're going to drop a raid on. Feels like a whole different Skyrim. Yeah, definitely. It definitely feels like a whole different Skyrim. There was a lot to check out there, almost like a remaster. Yeah, there were a few things that I saw that I was a little bit leery about, like some of those armor sets that I was seeing in the smithing interface. I'm a little bit worried that those could potentially end up not being stream friendly. So I might have to go in after stream and spawn a few of them in and make sure that they're not going to be a problem. Because the last thing I want is to get banned for NSFW content that I wasn't expecting to be in there. So I'll have to check that out because I'm a little bit leery, a little bit worried about that. Should be fine, but just to be safe. Let's see. So looks like the only person that we follow, you saw it already on the one lady. Did I? I don't remember seeing some of the things that I was worried about. Oh, I know what armor you're talking about. That was not the one I was worried about. There was one I was significantly more worried about when I was looking through. When she turned around. I don't think it was NSFW. Did I completely miss something NSFW, Mike? Am I gonna have to like undo? Am I gonna have to delete this VOD? Did I make a goof? I didn't think I saw anything. No? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. A little risque, but not NSFW. There's a few that I saw in the armor smithing thing that I'm worried could potentially be outright TOS breaking. So I'll have to do just some big melons. Yeah. You'll have that sometimes. I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to have a mod in place that makes there be a bigger variety of bodies, so people look a little bit different. It's not just like every guy has the same body and every girl has the same body. Some neck breakers. Oof. Feels bad, man. Mike's just body shaming over here. Crazy work there, Mike. So it looks like the only person that we typically raid who is streaming is Graveyard, who's over on Hunt Showdown. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, it looks like Graveyard's active here. So yeah, let's drop a quick raid over to Graveyard. No, me like. Okay, it's not body shaming, it's body idolization, I suppose. Alrighty, well, let's drop a raid over to Graveyard. He's streaming some Hunt Showdown, which I'm assuming if you're watching my channel, you probably rather like, since you have probably been here since I usually stream Hunt Showdown. We will be doing another Skyrim stream soon. This has been a lot of fun. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but definitely soon. But we're going to start that raid over to Graveyard now. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I will catch you guys tomorrow or the next day, whenever I find the time to stream again, whenever that may be. All right, bye for now, guys.